very good. Okay, what we're going to do is Mary's going to kind of control it, okay? She's going to ask you about your parents, your mom, your dad, what you know about them.
Is that you got voice?
Yeah, it's all on the camera. You're going to take right now. Okay, and then you're going to go down through the family line. I'll bring you the book so you can read out the names and stuff like that.
I'm the...
Is that what you're on?
Yes.
Hey, you guys, do you have a comb? What's the matter with you?
Hey, Mary. Mary, just spit on your hand and comb it back.
Go ahead, I don't mind.
No, it just needs...
I've got... Fart is a dormer.
Would you please introduce yourself and say who you are?
I'm Alex Erdely, the youngest child of Joseph and Elizabeth Erdely.
And how old are you?
I'm 79 years old.
Okay. Mom, you tell them who you are.
I'm Marie Mincer Erdely, the wife of William J. Erdely, sons of Joseph and Elizabeth Erdely.
And how old are you, Mom?
And I am 88 years old.
And Richard, introduce yourself.
I am Richard Erdely. I am
Look in the camera.
Who's your dad?
Joseph Erdely.
Joseph Erdely was your father.
Right.
And you are the son of Joseph, one of the children of
The old...
Elizabeth and Joseph. Remember about Elizabeth and Joseph and how they came here. How did they come? How did Joseph come here?
Joseph came over on the ship, and I think the third time his parents paid his fare.
He stole away twice.
He got caught twice.
He stowed away, right? Yep. And then they paid for him to come.
Yes.
And where did he go when he came here?
I don't know.
Probably Painesville.
The family ended up in Painesville and Freeport, Ohio.
Fairport.
Fairport, excuse me, that's right.
Yeah.
Mom, what about Grandma? She came before or after Grandpa?
I don't know that, but she met Grandpa in, I think, Painesville or Fairport. And but she come over with her family and her sister and brother.
And when Grandpa saw her, what did he say?
She had beautiful red hair, and he said, someday I'm going to marry her.
Did. Well, then when they did get married, where did they go, Uncle Alex? Where did they see her?
In the area, as far as I know.
And what did he do?
He was a molder.
Where?
Cascade Foundry.
So he worked in a foundry.
Yes.
And their residence with you kids growing up was what? 12, 19 was 21st. And did you live up? Did you live up and down?
It was
No.
Down.
You all lived down.
It was a single.
All right.
Single,
Right.
That
and he
was
turned it
a
into a flat.
one family home.
Right.
Later on, it was converted into a flat.
It was all brick, right?
No,
No.
it was
It wasn't
no
brick.
brick.
But I do
The
remember
only
the
brick
address.
I had in my hand.
Okay, and there were 12 children and Grandma and Grandpa. And how many bathrooms did you have?
What?
You had one. Did they have a car?
Yes and no.
They always had an Oldsmobile.
Right. The one that was up on the block in the garage.
Remember that?
I remember that, yeah.
Okay. But Bill always drove his mother in your Oldsmobile.
Oh, Bill was spoiled.
I know it.
Oh,
I know it. What did Grandpa like to raise? He had something he liked to raise in the backyard, you remember?
I'm glad you said it in the backyard because he
Besides
liked to
kids.
raise kids.
In the backyard, huh?
What did he grow in the ground? What were they? Do you remember what he liked? My mother will know if you don't. The roses.
Oh, he had beautiful roses.
Beautiful rose garden. I have one of his roses in my garden.
She started one from her. Yes.
And it is the most fragrant rose. So it's from Grandpa's garden, so it would be pretty old. Now, what did Grandma fix for you a lot to eat? What was the main staple?
Soup.
Soup. What kind? Any kind?
anytime she could get her hands on.
Now, did she go to the grocery store, the local market?
Bill
Or,
went to market with her every week.
Yeah, that's why I say he was spoiled.
Yeah.
She used to lug that basket of meat home, and he was laying in bed.
No, he went with her.
He did like heck.
so she went to the local market, and then she fixed what she could.
Yeah.
And Grandpa worked in the foundry.
She
and
made cabbage balls.
made cabbage
Oh.
balls.
Your mother liked that. I remember coppice, pigs in the blanket,
Oh,
stuffed
Yeah.
cabbage leaves. Oh, she loved them. I remember.
Would she call her nut rolls?
Douche.
Let's just say she was stingy.
Oh, but why?
Because she had so many
kids.
mouths to feed. She had to stretch it out.
Where'd she hide it? Do you know?
Did you know?
I know where. Under the bed.
That's what I was going to
She
say.
put it under the bed.
Yes, but I knew it was there.
And Tony used to steal the wine out the cellar window when he had it.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, he used to. And one day he went to put the wine out the window, and your mother was there to grab it.
Oh, gee.
You didn't know that.
Oh, no, I...
Uncle Alex, where did you go to school?
Is that still taken?
Sacred Heart.
And all you kids went to Sacred Heart, right?
Yes.
And you walked to school, and
Yes.
you walked home for lunch.
Right.
You went back, and then you came home. And didn't you have to go to Mass every morning?
Yes.
And how many blocks do you think that was?
Oh, I'd say about 8 or 9 blocks.
One way.
One way.
Yep. Grandpa got sick, and what was he sick with?
He had cancer.
Do you remember what kind?
Cancer, the prostrate.
I don't think.
Grandpa, did he have bone cancer?
Yeah.
I would say so.
Yeah.
And
He
they,
used to kick himself against the.
they
can edit.
surmised, yeah,
Go ahead.
they surmised that he had the cancer from working in the foundry.
I don't know.
And how old was he when he passed away?
52, maybe?
In his early 50s. I think.
Yeah, early 50s. Anywhere from 50 to 55. He died in 42.